All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Before I say goodnight, I'm gonna do one last video, and this time, and I'm gonna pretty much stay on track. The previous video was about universities and colleges and whatnot, or however you want to put it. And I thought this one would be kind of along the same lines. I would call it, I would just talk about laws in general, and following laws and things like that. Well, first of all, I think that following rules is the way to begin. That's the way we're conditioned. We start off as babies, and we have little rules. We learn, for example, that when we cry, we can get we can play with our toy. If we don't have our toy and we cry a lot, we might get to play with our toy. I don't know if I'd assume. I think that's how it is. I don't know. Why am I even talking about? You know what? Let's just. What I was thinking was when you start school, you have rules. You can get suspended. You can get expelled. If you cheat on your test, you can get suspended. It's very serious. And the truth is that to me, I think those rules are quite serious, because when I was a kid, I was really afraid to get caught cheating on a test. I was really afraid. Like, wow, like what if I would have actually what if I get caught cheating on a test? Oh my God, that is gonna be horrible, and I was afraid of, I wasn't, but yeah, so I was afraid, and I wasn't the only one. There was a lot of kids that were really afraid that, man, if I get caught cheating on the test, and believe me, cheating on a test, okay, I could be wrong, but cheating on a test I think it must come into the mind of some of the most highest academic achievers, like people who are at the top of the academic list, like mathematics and English and everything, getting 99, first of their class, maybe second or third of their class. I'm sure that they may go through something where they doubt themselves, where they go, hey, I don't know if I've studied enough, and I don't know if I'm getting the concepts well enough. I am gonna feel like shit if I don't do good on this test. And I'm not saying that they do cheat, but they may think about cheating on the tests. Now, so I'm not gonna go step by step and go off. I'm just gonna jump right into the adult world. I mean, I first of all, I posted the last video, so it's there, and I will tell you that from the time I was an adult until pretty much age 24, I believe it was. At age 24, I robbed a bank, and I had never done any other offense as an adult. Prior to that, I had never done an offense. So at 24 years old, I robbed a bank, and that was the first, that was the first time, and I got caught for it. I was charged for it, right? Like, I was caught and then charged for it and everything. Like a little, not at the bank location, but a bit further down, like somewhere in the vicinity, far down. I got caught with the money and everything. Now the thing is that, so what? I don't know what to say. I mean, I did do it, and to be very honest, it just came naturally to me. I know that sounds horrible. It just came naturally to me. It was as if it was like that's who I always was, right? But I've talked about this in previous videos. I've talked about how discipline, control, and the conscious mind can actually keep you further away from who you are. So if you're a really, let's say you're a really good guy, but you're growing up with a lot of bad influence, you might seem like a bad guy, and then you hit an age, and let's say you're an adult now, and you are like Mr. Square or a very good guy. And on the other hand, you may have all the reason in the world that you go to school, everybody expects you, everybody thinks that you're a very good boy or whatever, a good guy, and then one day you just like, you know what, man, I'm going this way. But you know what? I'll be honest. You know, I had a teacher in 11th grade. We like the I don't know what to say. I gotta talk about it. That teacher. I don't think he's alive today because at that time he was an old man. And I doubt he's alive. If he is, I gotta say it, because and I don't think it's whatever kind of snitching, cold snitching or whatever you want to call it. I don't see it as snitching, and maybe this is not the most favorable thing to say, but I mean, I was 16, 17 or something, and he told us something, right? And he wasn't. I don't know if he was like, I don't remember exactly. Was he addressing the whole class? But I may be wrong. But to me, it felt like he was addressing, like just a particular side of the class, and just kind of like a particular angle. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to say anything else about that, but it was like he was kind of. What he said was that he kind of was telling us about things. Anyways, I shouldn't even get into that. Anyways, the point is that I don't know. I guess it is what it is. I mean, what can I say? I don't think this is even friendly. This is like, and it's not about I don't think. Anyways, I'm gonna try to go back into what I was saying and talk about loss. As of today, I am much older. That was a long time ago. And you know what? I will genuinely tell you. Do I believe that corrections or the corrections system actually works? I'll be honest with you. I don't think it works for everybody, and I think everybody. I don't think people actually think that it works for everybody. But would it work for some people? I think so. I will tell you one thing is that if you ever get into this system, and I give you a piece of advice, and this advice will work for like 1% of the people, and you already know what I'm gonna say, and this advice is for me. Okay, I'm not even gonna give it out there because I don't want to be responsible for somebody fucking up. But as far as I go, the biggest thing I learned is to be genuine. That helps me get through things. I'm always being genuine about what I think and believe. And I try my best to keep my actions to be like that. You won't believe how far being genuine gets you in this life. You won't believe it. And I'm not talking about dollars and cents or having groupies or what or that's kind of rude. But whatever the case is, I'm not talking about. I mean, just being yourself, right? And again, I can't say that for everybody because maybe it wouldn't work for them. Anyways, I'm getting back into the corrections thing. Do I believe that it has made me better from that day? Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna be honest. I did actually believe that. I mean, I'm not by any means the best do-gooder out there. Okay, I wasn't exactly like I was thinking of robbing banks for a living, and I'll tell you right now, I was planning on doing it for a living. I genuinely was planning to rob banks for a living. That sounds horrible. That's exactly what I was planning on doing. And I came out and I said it. I'm not gonna go into the details of everything and all that stuff, but yeah, that's how I wanted to live my life. I wanted to do that for a living. I was also sparked by, I wanted to see what was going on, and yeah, well, I shouldn't get into that. But the thing is, yeah, I was in fact thinking that. Now, after it's been almost 7 years now, after all that time, and I'll tell you, the biggest, it hits you the biggest. You know what, I don't know, it hit me, it hit me pretty bad. It hit me pretty bad. And I'll be honest with you, I did not cry. I did not cry when I was arrested or when I went to jail, when I was put in the police station. I didn't cry at any point. I didn't cry when I got bail. You know what I mean? And like I wasn't, I wasn't crying or anything like that. Now, the thing is that after all that time, I really thought of, like, not thought about it, I've genuinely developed over this time. But I can't say that this is a good system. Hey, commit a crime, come into corrections. I don't think it's conducive or it's healthy for people. Some people may actually benefit from it. And I'll admit, I am a bit of a, I wouldn't call myself a nerd because I'm not, or I don't look like one at least, but I am a square. Okay, I was a big square. I was a big square, and I just I don't know. I don't know, man. This world has laws, man. Jails and prisons, it didn't just come into existence yesterday. This has been around for thousands and thousands of years, man. You know what I mean? This is a law of communities and of the world. That's just what happens. You have to be, you are dealt with some kind of whatever happens after. And in my opinion, I do think that that it helped me because, and I'll be honest with you, I do not believe that I will ever be in the correction system ever again. And I know you might think that I'm talking up a bit of a game when I talk about in the future how I want to have 4 venues and all that stuff. Do I actually have some kind of genuine, would I like to do that or have some kind of genuine intention towards that? I'm not even gonna say. I'm not gonna say, but I'll wrap this up. I gotta wrap this up because I'm going way over the time. I just gotta wrap it up by saying, how can I wrap this up? Okay, I'm thinking if I should just explain myself. You know what, and I'll explain it. I don't like dirty work. I don't like dirty work. I don't like dirty work. I don't. Anyway, I won't get into all that. What I will say, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I will say that forget about the correct, forget about all that. If you're having trouble, with the law or whatever, and it's genuine, like you just can't help it or whatever,